What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing the 1-year review of my Jackery 240. Let's check it out. This is my Jackery Explorer 240. It's able to power up to 200 watts, which is about 110 volts. You can use the DC plug, I think that's called, or whatever, USB plugs, or normal outlet. I use fans, cell phone chargers. Anything under 200 watts you can power, but that doesn't do many things like cooking devices or anything like that. This Jackery is like the jack of all trades, dude, literally. I do RC car racing, and I bring the Jackery with to charge my batteries in between runs. And I also do camping, van life, etc. In my Suburban here, you can tell I kind of live in it and have activities everywhere. But when I bring my Jackery with me, one of the perks is I don't have to pay for an electric sight at the campground. So normally when we would go to the campground, I'd pay for electric sight so I could have things like fans in the summertime, cell phone chargers, radio, etc. The Jackery 240 is more than enough for that. The average fan is about 75 watts or so, sometimes less or more. So with that, that's more than enough for me to run a fan and like 2 phone chargers at once. Now when you're charging this thing in the house, it takes about 2 to 3 hours on a wall outlet. If you're charging through a cigarette lighter, it's about 5 hours. And if you're using the solar panels here, they're sold separately, but there's a package where you can buy them together. They're about $175 before tax. And if you buy those, you can charge up the Jackery 240 in about 5 hours time with optimal sunlight. So I'm gonna plug that in and show you guys how that works. Okay, so I have the solar panels set up here on the ground, facing the sun. So they're getting like optimal rays right now. And we're gonna plug it in and just see how many watts we're getting from the sunlight right now. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning, northern Illinois, so it's not that sunny, but there is some decent sun exposure right now, so I'm gonna check it out. On the back side of your Jackery, you'll find this pocket, and basically in the pocket's all the wiring. It comes with 2 different adapter sizes depending on which Jackery model you have, so it works with either. And then you can also charge some other things in here, LED, USB, etc. So you can charge right onto the plug there as well. Okay guys, so we're currently charging. My Jackery was actually coincidentally already dead, so this works out perfectly. My Jackery's at like 1% right now. And if you look, it's charging at 52 watts per second, I believe. So it's going to take about 5 hours at this current charge time. And the solar panels you want to order for the Jackery 240, or even I think all the way up to the 500, is the Solar Saga 60, 22 volt, 68 watt. So I guess out of the 68 watts, we're pulling 53 watts. So we're not at exactly optimal. Maybe at like noon when the sun is a bit brighter, it'll get more, but for the time being, we're charging almost at 100%, so it should be about 5 to 6 hours. So basically, in this 1 year of use, my Jackery hasn't showed any signs of fatigue. It hasn't let up or let me down in any way. Another great thing about the Jackery is it holds its value tremendously, even the solar panels. The solar panels are extremely universal. They can be used with other power stations besides the Jackery, which makes them extremely valuable. And since I have 2 size choices, it works with many different power stations. Most all have the similar size, to be honest. And the cool thing, like I said, the Jackery holds its value. It actually went up in value. So the Jackery is getting more expensive with everything going on in the world. But because of that, if I chose to sell my Jackery or solar panels right now on the Facebook market, eBay, etc., anything like that, I would actually get close to the value I paid, if not more than what I paid for it back. So the Jackery holds its value tremendously. The solar panels hold their value tremendously. And to be honest, in today's day and age, I think the value of them is only going to go up. So whether I'm camping, fishing, cruising my RC cars around or doing any outdoor event, I always bring my Jackery with me. Like I said, anything under 200 watts, which for some crock pots and some things like that you can cook on, but I mainly just use like a grill or propane, and then I use the Jackery for fans, phones, laptops, things like that. You can even power a small TV with the Jackery 240. All in all, I definitely recommend it. It will not let you down. And if you go up higher, you can get the Jackeries that actually, you know, power microwaves, air fryers, space heaters, etc. I did want my Jackery to power my space heater, but I didn't realize how much a space heater actually uses. So I may upgrade my Jackery eventually, or just get a small gas generator for like winter outings. So that was my full 1 year review of the Jackery 240 Explorer, the Jackery Explorer 240, I guess you would call it, with optional Solar Saga 60 solar panels. I got them together in a combo for I think like 400 bucks. You can buy them separately right now. The solar panels $175.99 and the Jackery is I think $199 by itself. So it's about $380 if you were to buy them separately before tax, but I definitely recommend it. It's given me way back more than I put into it. Anywhere I go, like I said, camping or anything, in the summertime, the fan can make a world of difference. I promise you. If you're at an outdoor event and you're just sitting there sweating like crazy, you can bust out your Jackery and a box fan, and dude, you're out there sipping tea and having a blast, and you know, for the fireworks or anything, dude, it makes you so cool. You know, you got your USB lights plugged in, you got cool little decorations with your fan blowing, and it's all thanks to your Jackery. And you can actually charge it while using it on a day like this. You know, we could be running our fans and everything out in the sun while the Jackery's charging from the solar panel. You can use it while charging at the same time. That's a cool thing about the Jackery, is you can be putting in juice while taking it out and vice versa. So I definitely recommend the Jackery 240. I would recommend any Jackery. And in today's day and age, it's good just to have solar panels or something that can convert that electricity for you, because in case of emergencies or anything, this thing's here for us for, like I said, electronic devices or staying cool, things like that. And it definitely comes in handy. So thanks guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for more, and I'll see you in the next one.